Hey, what's up, traders? It is July 27th, 2020. I had to think about it. And we're almost coming into August. Summer's almost over. Summer trading's about to be over. And man, I think volatility is about to pick up big time. We didn't quite see it today. I think we saw a big, just a transfer over of what happened at the end of last week and on Sunday. So, man, we didn't get that big follow through that sometimes that happens early in the market, but at the same time, we kind of did because the euro just didn't stop, silver didn't stop, gold kept pushing higher, and but we didn't really get any new developments in the market. Of course, the market's really waiting for Wednesday when we have the Fed. That's going to be a very big deal. So tomorrow's turnaround Tuesday. Perhaps we get some dollar strength coming into market. So let's take a look at that. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome to my channel. I appreciate you. I've been doing this for quite some time now. Built an amazing community of traders around my teachings and my trading style. And if you want to learn just a straight up approach, no bells, no whistles, no tricks, just actual technical analysis that has worked for me and worked for thousands of other people that have taken up and followed me. Click the link below to get started, or click the link in my bio if you're on Instagram, and check us out, man. I know you'll be glad you did. So that being said, let me share my screen with you all real quick. And first thing I got pulled up here is silver. Typically I do a silver and gold video, but there's not so much of a new development. We just keep pressing higher. We on the daily chart, we're just extreme overbought. We can look at ourselves on the weekly, but the markets really isn't even making a difference now, because there's just so many fundamental things that are pushing the metals market higher. Lower interest rates, the devaluation of the dollar, fears about the coronavirus, and the future of the dollar, that this is just pushing us higher and higher and higher. But I know for me at this point, I am just praying and hoping for some sort of dip, which will materialize at some point. What comes up does come down, but sometimes in the metals market, it's a whole different animal. So especially with silver here, I think that we're going, and I've been talking about this since December. I think we're almost at this 38.2% retracement here. But I'm targeting this 61.8 here at 35. So I'm just hoping for a dip of some sort, which will create a buying opportunity in the metals market. So because I don't want to buy up here at the top, clearly, but I don't know when it's going to be. Look at us in gold on the monthly. And it's worth mentioning too, we're at all-time highs. We're at all-time highs in the metal market, in the gold market, 1950. I don't see any reason why we don't go to 2,500, but hoping for a dip first. And I think there's a decent chance that we'll get it. Even a move, if we get a move down here to 1850, that's going to be a great buying opportunity. So hoping for that for sure. So now let's take a look at the euro. We just kept pressing higher and higher. I rarely do you see the euro get to these type of levels here, like on the RSI. In fact, if you go back in time here, if we go back on the monthly, or let's see, how did I look at this earlier? Yeah, I took us on the daily where we were, the degree of overboughtness. Where are we at? About right there. And just started going backwards and couldn't find a time. there we are back in 2008, coming close to challenging it. Here we are, 2000 and yep, 2008. So about January 2008, and that had us at 1.57, and right now we're at 1.17. So if that signifies how much potential room we have to move higher, man, the euro, it could just be going parabolic. But we're approaching the 61.8 here, which is at 1.1837. And I'm still looking for a dip. I'm thinking that we will get one, which is going to create it's going to find a lot of buyers. So let me put it that way. So, you know, the dip, I was thinking might get down to 115.50, but it really might not even be that much. So 116.40-ish seems pretty likely, and we're at 117.50. So any dipping action should be seen as a buying opportunity. So what I've been looking at is the pound. The pound made some moves higher today. It didn't rip higher like the euro, but it's still pressing higher. It looks like we're starting to fade off on some strength here. And I'm just waiting for another buying opportunity in GBP USD. I still believe if we fade off with this euro strength and just kind of, you know, have some weakness come into the market temporarily, I really, really like euro pound. You know, we're trying to break out here, haven't quite materialized though, and we're at a really big level of resistance. This is the type of resistance I like to put a box to show that it's really capped off here and really congested. So if we get a dip in the euro, I think this could be a really good opportunity to move lower in euro pound, especially if the pound gains that type of strength that only the pound can gain, even though euro really has looked like it the past 2 days for sure. But the pound can rip when it does. Also, dollar Swiss, man, I think this could be a good buying opportunity to play a bounce here. Actually, this looks like a good potential for a signal setup here, especially on the daily. We got this kind of hammer candle. So, you know what? I'm actually going to pause this and send a trade out to my VIP group. Alrighty, so trade just sent out here to my VIP group. I am looking for a bounce in the dollars. So I think across the board, you know, where euro is overextended. If I look at this setup here on the 4 hour, and I teach it in my training, you know, we want to buy dips and sell rallies. You know, this looks like, you know, potentially we could get a move lower, create a more drawn out double bottom here. But regardless, you know, I think the potential for us to move higher is there. Tomorrow's turnaround Tuesday, where a lot of times we see the market turn. So I think this is very, very plausible scenario. And another thing I wanted to touch on was still looking at pound Aussie here. We hit we got into some take profit action here, some winning trades this morning, and then it kind of fell off. So, you know, it was a start stop day in the market for sure. I would love to see us dip here to about 1.7920, 1.7930, and that's going to be a huge buying opportunity because we're going to be trading off of this false breakdown, which happened last week. So there's opportunities there. The market just hasn't gotten that follow through yet, and I think a big part of that is, you know, the market waiting on the Fed on Wednesday. So we'll see how it all materializes. I hope you all had a great trading day today. Shout out to everybody in the VIP group, man. You all are the best. And And I appreciate everybody that's in there. Let's keep crushing it this week, everybody. Thanks for watching. Click the link below to get started, and I'll see you in the VIP chat room. Peace.